O Muslims, wake up. Do you hear the words of your Lord? Do you feel their weight? Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is within themselves. Quran, Surah Ar-Ra'd, Ayah 11. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Change begins inside. Not in speeches, not in protest, not in wishful thinking, inside, in the heart, in the soul, in your deeds. Do you understand what this means? Allah does not rescue the passive. Allah does not intervene for those who refuse. No one will lift the burden of your inertia except you. And listen to this warning. And thus we make some of the wrongdoers allies of others because of what they used to earn. Quran, Surah Al-An'am, Ayah 129. Because of what they earned, not by chance, not by accident. Consequence, justice, divine law, wrongdoing breeds alliances, corruption finds companions, silence becomes chains, inaction becomes consent. Every choice, every silence has power. Every action, every word shapes the world. If you are corrupt, do not be surprised when corrupt rulers rise over you. If injustice thrives in your own deeds, justice will not descend from above. A corrupt people cannot cast off corrupt rulers. This is the law. This is the principle, confirmed by the scholars of old. Do you think truth is optional? Do you think courage is elective? The Prophet ﷺ shattered that illusion. The best jihad is a word of truth in front of a tyrant ruler. Sunan Abi Dawud, Hadith 4344, Book 32, Hadith 4330, Sunan At-Tirmidhi and Sunan Ibn Majah. Not violence, not chaos, not ego. Truth, bold, direct, relentless. Do you understand? Truth is your weapon. Courage is your shield. Speech is your sword.
You coward!
Do not wait for someone else to act. Do not pray for change while embracing passivity. Do not expect the world to bend for those who refuse to stand.
You coward!
Look at your hearts, examine your deeds, inspect your silence. And know this, your corrupt leaders are allied with other corrupt leaders. In fact, your corrupt tyrants are ruled by other corrupt tyrants. A network, a chain, a cycle. Break the shackles, break the cycle, free yourselves from them. But first, free yourselves from within. The Quran commands, the Prophet ﷺ commands, change yourselves, reject falsehood, speak truth, act with integrity, refuse cowardice, embrace responsibility. And when a people purify themselves, when their hearts are firm, their deeds are just, and their truth is unshaken, Allah grants them what He granted to Musa against Pharaoh. When Musa was commanded to stand before Pharaoh, he did not step forward without hesitation. He feared for his life because of the man he had accidentally killed. He knew Pharaoh could use that against him. He saw the overwhelming power of a tyrant who controlled armies and claimed divinity, and he felt his own limitations. Yet Allah did not remove the mission. Allah did not lower the standard. He commanded him to go. And when Musa chose to obey, despite fear, despite his past, despite the imbalance of power, Allah supported him, strengthened him, and granted him what no tyrant could counter. When he stood before Pharaoh, his staff turned into a living serpent. His hand shone with radiant light, clear, undeniable signs that exposed falsehood in front of all. This was the Sultan Mubin, a Burhan, a decisive, overwhelming authority of truth, not from Musa himself, but granted by Allah, leaving Pharaoh with no excuse except arrogance, not claimed, not imagined, given. A proof so clear that falsehood is exposed without escape. A people living in corruption, tolerating injustice, and hiding behind silence will never stand with such truth. They will remain trapped under the very vulm they enable. But when a people cleanse themselves, when they abandon their own facade, when they stand with integrity, when they speak truth despite fear, when they refuse to compromise even when the cost is real, then they are no longer weak before power. Then they are no longer dependent on numbers, weapons, or systems. Then Allah raises their truth itself. You will be given a truth so clear and overwhelming that falsehood collapses in front of it. The same kind of decisive authority, the Sultan Mubin, a Burhan, that Allah granted to Musa when he stood before Pharaoh. But this is not handed to the passive, nor to the corrupt, nor to those who refuse to change. It is granted only to those who prove, through their character, their integrity, and their courage, that they are worthy of standing with truth. Then, and only then, does Allah change their condition. Do this, and the world changes with you. Ignore this, and the decay you permit will define your life, your ummah, your legacy. Muslims, this is no abstract warning, this is no gentle advice, this is your wake-up call. Change begins with you. Speak truth. Act with courage. Reform your hearts. No excuses, no distractions, no escape. This is the law of Allah. This is the path of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Your silence is betrayal. Your cowardice is a crime. Your courage is the spark. Your truth is the weapon. Rise, speak, act, now.